For your next course tonight, we're going back to basics. At the core root of everything with Ozark cuisine, we can look to pork and greens and grits. Of all the stuff we found in the early to mid 19th century, these are the things that show up time and time again. And so it's fun for us to go back to that basic idea and put as many modern twists as we can on it. Things that aren't there to be goofy or quirky, but to make it contemporary, something that you'd want to eat in 2021. Here, this is a red wattle pork that's been cooked sous vide. It's served with a glaze of elderflower fermented honey and served on top of Floriani grits. Floriani is a historic corn varietal from the region. Grits are, the corn is grown for us by Rick Davis of Oakland Farms. He grinds to our specifications. It's all served with fried kale and a really luscious pork broth foam. So this course is fun because it taps into our heritage breed program. We work with a number of farmers to serve proteins, especially pork, but other proteins as well, that are historically important to the area. Recently we've bought guinea hogs, not guinea pigs, guinea hogs. These are full-grown pigs that are 40 to 50 pounds. They were some of the first pigs to enter this area, which makes sense because at that time the trees weren't all cut down, and so you can't have these huge hogs. And if you're moving across the country, you don't want a big hog, you want a small hog. And if you don't have great preservation techniques yet, like cooling, then you don't want the meat to go to waste. So a 40-pound hog is a great idea. Red wattle is kind of the next level, the next generation of heritage pigs, and we see those in the very late 19th century. And here it's like this perfect ratio of meat to fat, and the meat is really dark and rich. It's why the flavor of this is so good. We've also done pigs like the mulefoot hogs. Mulefoots are a fun story because they were, well, they're still on the edge of extinction, and the only way to save the breed is to eat them. It's to create a market that tells farmers and ranchers that yes, if you grow this, people will buy it. And so this is what the Heritage Program is all about, keeping flavor diversity, food diversity, biodiversity. And I think as a restaurant, it's important for us to support those initiatives. The other thing that is interesting about this course is fermentation, this fermented honey glaze. All through the menu, you've already had numerous fermentations, use of koji. We make all of our own misos, we make all of our own vinegars, we make kombucha, we make it all here. And fermentation is one of the key ways we pull out flavor from items that may not be something that you would enjoy. It's also about preserving and curing. So a lot of our techniques are very contemporary. We have a vacuum chamber sealer, we do sous vide. Koji in the United States is very modern, but it's ancient in the East. And so we use these techniques to apply contemporary knowledge about food to old ideas in Ozark food and turn them into something that we think is interesting and enjoyable in modern times. And it's also very functional. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this course. It was finished with a cherrywood smoke. That's what wafted out when you opened. And so enjoy, and if you have any questions, let us know.